Welcome to New Divide Outdoors. Today is October 2nd and we're back at it here in Wyoming. I got a late start this morning just from being beat down from yesterday and packing a bunch of meat out, 2 antelope and a mule deer. But this morning me and my dad headed out and he's looking to fill his mule deer tag and I got to fill my antelope tag. Well, we come across a pretty good mule deer buck, so we've been working on trying to make a play on that guy. And in the meantime, keeping our eye out for a antelope buck. But we watched him bed down and we've been working on making a move on him. So we've covered some ground and gonna try to make a play on him. So we'll see how it turns out. Well, we glassed for about 2 hours and couldn't find that buck at all. And we scoured everything from every angle and didn't turn up anything. So we're thinking he probably gave us the slip, obviously, and went over on a private land. And maybe we'll see him tomorrow or this evening. But for now, we're gonna switch things up, go with the original plan of this morning, and I'm gonna go set up kind of on this little funnel area where antelope kind of funnel through, whether they're being pushed through by other hunters or they just wander through. So I'm gonna set up there, kind of little ambush point, and hopefully a buck wanders through. I'm gonna see about heading over there and probably sit there most of the day. I know at like noon, which is in 2 hours, it's supposed to get pretty dang windy, so hopefully it's not too bad. I should be kind of shielded where I'm at, so we'll see. I don't have any big hopes, but I think we can make something happen. So we'll see when we get there. I made it to where I'm gonna sit the rest of the afternoon, and day, and then afternoon, I guess. And the wind has started to pick up already, so we'll see. If it just starts getting crazy windy, I might just head back to camp. So and continue this hunt tomorrow, because if it gets too there's an antelope right there. Holy smokes. just took off. I got off that ridge that was up there, and it just started getting so dang windy. It was nuts. Nothing's gonna be moving, and it's just supposed to get windier. So I decided to see about heading in and see about coming back out this evening. Hopefully the wind's died down some, and have a little bit better chance of maybe seeing a pronghorn buck or something. So if not, be back at it before daylight tomorrow probably, and hopefully we'll have one on the ground by then. So that'd be nice. But anyways, y'all stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Well, it's the next morning. Yesterday was too windy in the afternoon to even do anything, so couldn't even debone that buck I shot the other day. Because it was so windy, just dust blowing everywhere. So this morning is a new day. The wind has died down, and me and my dad are basically same plan of attack. Gonna try and find that buck, that mule deer buck that we saw yesterday morning. And if we can't locate him, then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day myself trying to get me an antelope buck. So right now we are looking for that buck, and hopefully we turn him up. But if not, still got plenty of time. So. Yesterday I'd seen a group of antelope in this little basin right there that's in the shade. I couldn't tell if they had a buck with them or not, and they're, it was over a mile away, so I didn't make a move, and it had already, started to get a little windy, so I just let them be. But I'm hoping that maybe they'll come back today, kind of be in the same spot. Alright, well, I haven't glassed anything up in all this stuff behind me here. So I've been here for, I don't know, it's like 10:45 right now. Been here for 2.5 hours or so. So I'm going to see about making a pretty big move to an area I haven't been to yet and check it out. See if there's some antelope there. Hopefully there's a good buck. If not, then I'll probably glass a little bit and then make the long hike back to camp. And if there's enough time this evening, check out another area that I haven't been to yet. So hopefully either this spot behind me, which is like right in there, works out, or where I go this evening. So we'll see. So I got to get through that saddle right there. I made it through the saddle there, and nothing on the other side here. Can't go too much further really past these closest little hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them, because that's private land over there, and BLM ends. Well, I glassed this valley behind me and the valley next to it, or basin, drainage, whatever you want to call them, and nothing, not a single animal. So gonna see about making the long hike back to camp and switching gears and going somewhere down the road a little ways, try a different area that I haven't been to yet. The last two and a half days since the season opened, this area has gotten hammered hard by a lot of people. Just this was a second choice draw, so it's not going to be the best. The land's not going to be the best. The public land's not going to be the greatest. Access isn't the greatest, but you can still make it work. So, and hopefully you can get on an antelope at this point. Really, honestly, probably just shoot the first antelope that comes by, because my tag's good for a buck or a doe, but whether it's a decent buck or a doe, probably take it. So, which I'd say probably a young buck will probably get the pass, but more than likely we come across a doe, she's gonna take a victory lap back to Texas with us.